snowed last night, so it's a really good day to stay inside and do some crafts. And I have one that I've been wanting to do for a while. We got some new chicks this past spring, and I wanted to make a welcome sign for the coop with everybody's name on a board. I decided to do it with eye hooks, so as I add new chickens, I can just add more names to the sign. This would make a really great gift for a new chicken keeper. You could make them the first couple names and then they could add on to it as they add on to their flock, because we all know how chicken math works. To get started, I just found some scrap wood. This was just in the barn. It's just weathered scrap wood, or you can go buy 1x2s and cut them into 6-inch lengths. At the top of the sign, I did make a longer, bigger board that says welcome. I've already done that, and then the names will hang off of this. So you want your board so you have enough room for 2 names to hang side by side. If you are talented, you can certainly hand letter the names. I am not, so I like to print them out in different fonts on Word. Just print them to size, and then I have my template and some tracing paper, and I can just trace the name right onto each board, which makes it super easy. So with a pencil, I will just trace the name. I am doing one for Abigail right now. I generally don't name my chicks when I first get them because I like them to grow up a little bit, learn what their personalities are. I might name them according to the color egg they lay. That's how Sage got her name. I tend to pick sort of like old lady names, so I have a Charlotte and an Abigail and a Bonnie. I do wait until they get a little bit older. I also have learned my lesson because we have ended up with a lot of little roosters with little girl names. If you wait until you know if you have a rooster or a hen, it makes it easier to name your chickens. So now I've traced my name on my board, and then just using some white acrylic paint and a small paintbrush, I'm just going to paint the name on the board. This doesn't have to be perfect. The chickens definitely don't care. And it's kind of rustic anyway. I love to use old weathered boards for things because then it doesn't look like something you just bought at the store. And I'm just gonna let that dry and keep painting the other names. Once all the signs are dry, I'm just going to use a drill with a real small drill bit. And I'm gonna drill a little pilot hole, and then I've got these little teeny eye hooks. And again, this is a great way to use up some extras if you have some random eyes and hooks. They don't all have to be the same size, but I'm just gonna screw 2 into the top and then 2 hooks into the bottom. And all of them, except for the bottom 2 signs, are going to have a hook and an eye in them, so they can just be hooked together once they're done. I've got all my signs painted and all my hooks in, and one last thing I'm going to do is just thread some clothesline through the top part and tie a knot in each end to kind of keep that so I can hang this in the coop, and just tie a little pretty ribbon on one side, and my sign is done.